Welcome back, folks, to another action-packed day of Dom's fishing adventures. Ready, set, bang! God. Beautiful specimen on that one. Give me the fish. Oh, good cast. You nasty, I don't like you. I'll just bring it to that sandbank, all right? Okay, mate. I'm just going to venture off, probably towards the islands or some other bank, and try and catch a feed of fish. See you out there. So I'm just onto the ground here. I want to get a few squid first because I haven't got much bait on board. I've got this yellow jig here. It's a deep one. Where it's drifting, it's windy. I'm not going to put the sea anchor out. Just try and use the drift of the boat. So I managed to use my other rod. Bit of overkill for squid. Get the red jig out there too. I'm just letting more line out. I'm very tempted to hit the bottom. There we go. Oh no, that's not the bottom. That's a calamari. You can see him fighting. So that that's awesome. Mind you, this rod is a lot heavier than what I usually use for the calamari. It's going to have soft hands because it's not that big. I just hope it's still hooked on properly though. It's a bit of weed here too, so I've got to be careful. Here he is. Yep, so he's a very good start to the day. Another record keeper. But you saw that, I just dropped the jig down and the squid must have been mucking around it. It was probably thinking, should I go for it? And as soon as you saw that drop and then it stopped, he just went like that, grabbed it and tried to eat my jig. Oh, beauty. Yeah, there's a lot of weed here, so the water has been stirred up, which is good for whiting. They actually like murky water. I prefer. Oh, that's another one. Okay, that's another one. Probably similar size. Awesome. Really thought it was a bit of weed because as you saw, there's surface weed out here. Oh, right here. Yeah, there's another sort of similar size one. Oh my God. Similar size, but they sure know how to pay you back on the squirts. Oh my God. Might be a photo opportunity. Yeah, so got me good. Got me good. Hope it's another squid. Yeah, oh, that was a squid. I could feel him, he did something and he took off. Bugger. This was taken off. This one took off. Yeah, so the water's nice and clean. Here's a small one. It's pretty well hooked, but I've got to be careful. Oh. All right, let's get him on board. Alrighty. Woo. Rise. Oh my God. I'm going to lose him. No, I'm not. So they're all pretty much the same size. What a great morning already. Right, so I moved a bit further out this time, jigging it, and bang. That's a nice one there, right for the sun. Oh, yeah. Better pick him up before I lose him. Beautiful specimen on that one. Ooh. Oh God, again, oh my God. Straight into the bucket. Oh, God. This rod is too long. What a fine specimen on that one. It's a little bit bigger. These are the size that I do prefer catching. That's a nice one, I love that one. Oh, a bit of weight here. That's definitely a calamari. Yep. I was looking at that rod tip. Yeah, that's that bouncing means he's hooked. He's trying to escape. Good size. I think it's about the same size as the other one. Man, I just love these calamari fishing. I just love it. Good feed. And you have to think about what you're doing too. Like always do that rod. It's coming through the water now. Let's see if I can get another underwater shot. There he is. Okay, so he's not as big as the other one, but still a fine specimen. It's actually quite subdued. Another one. And he's well hooked right on the back of the head, which is the best way to get him hooked. Yeah, squared away, mate. Squared away. Alrighty. So they're really loving this jig. I use this all the time, this pattern. It's actually working. It's a yellow. You can see it's a big keel on it. That's 40 grams. It's a tip run jig. I prefer fishing in the deeper waters, sort of over 10 meters for squid. The shallow waters are very good too, but that's just my preference, I suppose. So this one's showing signs of a bit of a resistance. Oh yeah, yes, see that? So he was on it, he was playing around with it and struck it really quick, set the hooks in. Beautiful. So I'm playing around too much. Oh, and there's a follower behind him too. Oh, there's two squids coming right up to it. My God, look at that. So that's the one I caught, and there's two behind it. Let's put this one on board. Woo! The sheepdog squid does the job. Right. So let's be quick. Let's see. Oh, there's one right here. Check him out. Watch this, watch this. Watch this. Come on, sheepdoggy. Ready, set, bang, bang. Got him. Yeah. Beautiful. Right. So followers, and there's another one out there too. So I'm going to be efficient. Whoop. The other one's probably moved out a bit. Alrighty, so that's a beauty. It's good. Right, so I just dropped this down and it's squid on. Not too bad, this one. Telltale signs of the tug. Let's see, another average size one for today. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Oh! Again, the same thing, jigging it. The squid just grabbed onto it. Let's see what's going on here. Probably another medium sized one. I want to try and get a honey hole. Yeah, so they're pretty well much the same sizes. Oh, there's a follower. There's a follower right there. Alrighty. So, just threw a line overboard and thinking, oh yes, it was down there. There's a bloody bird. Oh, there he is. So the bird coming right down, diving there for it, coming to the surface. Wow. There he is. Enjoy your brekkie. Right, so I've just come across this really dark area. It's definitely weed, and it's not bad, 9 meters, and it goes up to a bank, because there's some sandbanks there. So I'm going to try a bit more squid here. Yeah, so it's nice and dark here, definitely weedy. This rod went ballistic, and I wouldn't be surprised if this one here goes ballistic too. Just concentrate one at a time. There's another, oh, it's a good sized one too. Yeah, so I think oh man, that's a good size. That is a good size one. Alrighty, lovely. Look at that. This jiggy, oh, you got me at the belly button. Whew. That's cold, but that's a good size squid. Yeah, so this spot is a new spot for me. Brand new spot. So that's a lovely one. It's a cracker of a calamari. Love it. Alright, so we're just going to try and troll around that island over there. See if we get some fish Got a few lures and a bit of bait. Maybe some big tailor, who knows? Getting pretty excited. What a great day. Into the white water. Come on. Give me the fish. Oh, good cast. Now these are floaty lures. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck on the reef. Like that. Oh, that was a fish. Oh, it's a fish. Huh. Hang on. It's a fish. There's a couple out there. What do we got? Nothing too big. A herring. Oh, someone's going to call me now. All right, this is a danger zone. Let's reverse. Yeah. All right. So herring. Ha! That's a big bull herring. Oh, that's actually not too bad on one of these lures. How about that? Well, it's a fish, and herring it is. Those herring are hiding from the predators right in that hole, right over there. There's definitely no tailor here because I would have chomped on this straight away. Into the white water. Come on, that's good. Alright, it looks like we got a, came off. Another fish went on the other side. So they're herring, he came off. I was actually putting the boat in reverse and it sank a bit, and that's when I caught him. So we moved back to the squid grounds, try and finish off the day with a couple more calamari. Then again, I can always just change my mind. That's how it is. So there's always one more cast. That's what I'm doing. I've got no beer on board, which you know is good, so I can appreciate it more when I get home. Righto, just going for some whiting and got something good here. Better not be northwest blowy. But in the meantime, I'm going to quickly reel up the squid jig so I don't get it tangled up. Let's fight this. It's good fish. Definitely not a whiting. Could be I reckon he's a northwest blowy. There's someone next to him. Northwest blowy. My God, big. Look at them, two of them. You're nasty. You nasty. I don't like you. Yeah. Oh man. Really thought it could have been a small shark. All right. You can see your mates hanging around here. Better release him. Look at that, two of them. Ah, he released himself. Great. We're going to take a photo. Good fight, but no edible fish. Yeah, I got 10 calamari, which is just brilliant. Probably best squid session I've had for a while. That was the biggest one in the deeper new grounds. Pretty happy with that, very happy. It's just dripping with ink. It's a big mess. But righto in the herring. We'll see you home for the cook-up. Probably hold on to it, you'll be right. Yeah, that's all right, mate. Just hold on to it. I'll just bring it to that sandbank, all right? Okay, mate. Well, if you want to go to the boat ramp, let me know. Okay. Is that good? No problem. Righty, so we're going to clean the calamari. As I said, with your finger, you just pry this, separate this backbone to the tube. Try and get your finger down there, grab everything, and give it a good pull, and you've got everything out there. So that tube is, look at that, clean. That's actually very clean. Now just cut it from below the eyes, discard all that. There's all the tentacles, all edible. These two are the best ones. They're like noodles, really soft and tender. Trim that off. And these ones here, you're still edible, a bit more tougher. I prefer to use this for bait, but this one here is definitely good for a good cook up. I'm not going to cut through the fish, but I'm just going to put in some patterns. I'm just going to slice it this way. When it cooks, it's got like this crisscross pattern over it. And that might make it easier for the sauce to get through. Okay, so I'm going to do stuffed squid, and we made a seafood risotto, just a bit left over here. To make it all binded up, I'm going to put in an egg in it. A small egg would have been better. Fresh garnish. Salt. A teaspoon would be better. I find it a bit hard to see because I've got the camera in my way. Because I'm wearing the camera. Let's push it all the way down. And it isn't quite runny because I put that egg in it. Get a toothpick and seal it up. If it oozes out, that's alright. It's not a big deal. Right, so there you go. I'll do the others and we'll get ready for the cook up. Just a quick tip, this calamari is semi-chilled. You want tender calamari, cook it at room temperature. So this has been out of the fridge for probably half an hour and it becomes nice and tender. Bit of butter. This one here first. Oh, dude, spitting at me. I think I might grab a lid before I lose an eye. Alright, let's have a quick look. Yeah, so it is oozing out. That's alright, but see those patterns? It's actually holding up pretty good. Oh, that looks quite nice. That looks quite nice. So let's put them on an angle for the time being, then turn them on the other side. Right, let's turn that on the other angle. Looking great. Here's a few fresh ones. Yeah. Right, so look at that. Looks really good. Like that crispiness to it. Okay, put it back in the original position. See a little bits there, nice and crusty bits. Looks alright. Right. So I'll just take these off and clear out the pan. Way too much oil and butter there for the sauce. Get rid of it. I'll just clean this up a bit. Probably touch more oil now. Another calamari back in. There we go. Looks pretty good. Looks really good. Righty. Now I got held up. Family calls first, but I managed to still get this done. Just got to give you a quick close-up of how this looks. It's been sitting here for a good 20 minutes, so it's cooled down, but look at that. That's the rice, seafood rice, and the caramelisation on this calamari is just phenomenal. Look at that. And I like those cuts along there, just like a roast beef or roast pork. Just give it a slice. Oh, that looks delicious. Get a bit of the tomato on here. Let's try this out. Bon appetit. Delicious. Calamari is tender. It's got this crispy outing to it. So what I said before, cook your calamari room temperature. It's a lot more tender and delicious. This has got a really good texture to it. Put a glass of wine. What else do you want? You know what to do. Like the show, give us a comment, subscribe if you want to, and we'll see you next time. Bon appetit. Take care. This is good taco. Fish taco, fish taco, fish taco, man. Fish taco, the fish taco, man.